In today's video, I'm going to show resellers, whether you sell on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, Mercari, or in cash, how to track your sales, your expenses, your inventory, all of your numbers that you're going to need come tax time each year, free, quickly, and very, very easily. And then I'm going to show you an upgraded method with the most amazing software and program, My Reseller Genie, when you are ready to grow and scale your business. Yeah, welcome into the channel, guys. I'm gonna make this video short and sweet, straight to the point. If you're a seller on eBay or Poshmark or Etsy or Mercari, wherever it is that you sell on, even if it's in person, in cash, I'm gonna show you how you can quickly, for free, track your inventory and your sales, profits, and overall expenses and everything that you will need for tax time. Generally, right around this time, July, the halfway point of the year, I start getting a lot of questions, always during tax time, but also now where people realize they didn't track their numbers for the first half of the year, and now they need to get their butt in gear and track it for the second half of the year. So let me take you over to my screen. I'll show you the quick, easy, free way to do it. And then if you really want to be professional and you want to do it the right way as you grow, I'm going to show you My Reseller Genie, which is the #1 software and program that can do everything I'm about to show you and more. That way, when you start growing and your business gets bigger and you need an actual professional way to do it beyond just this free, quick, simple way, you can transfer over to My Reseller Genie very easily, smoothly, and they'll help you do the transition. And they're super affordable. And we have a discount code, Rockstarflipper15, that'll be linked down below with their website and the code to save 15%. Let's go over to the screen. Let's check out the quick, free, easy way, and then I'll show you My Reseller Genie. Okay, so here we are over on my computer screen. This is very, very easy, guys. Just type in Google Sheets. It's the same as Excel. You can access it anywhere on the internet. Just go to the website. You can log in with your free Gmail, whatever it is you want to log in with. So that's where you'll go. Let me go ahead and open up what I already have for you guys to see. So again, just go to Google Sheets, super easy, open it up. It's gonna ask you to sign in. I'm already signed in, so let me make sure I'm on my right thing here. So here we go. And then just click blank spreadsheet, right? And when you have the blank spreadsheet, it's gonna pop up to this screen. You can name it. You can just name it like reselling numbers or whatever you wanna name it. Super easy, right? And then down here is an Excel spreadsheet that you can access anywhere on the internet. So the first thing that I'll do is I tend to do 2 sheets, one for just my sales and one for my expenses. Now, anybody that wants to track their items line by line, which I don't recommend, I recommend you do it this way, we'll put everything on one sheet. Let me show you what I mean. So they might say like July 1st, 2024, I bought a blue Nike shirt. I paid $3 for it. And then over here, they'll put, 7/10, I sold it. I sold it for 25 bucks. I paid an eBay fee of $3. I paid a shipping label of $4. And so my profit left over after everything was $15, right? And so they'll just put like profit up here and they'll do the profit per item. And that's perfectly fine. A lot of people like to track that and then they can see what's in stock and what's not in stock. And that's awesome. They can also put like, they can input a line here and do like, 0012. This might be, or 1001. This could be their SKU number. And this is a quick, easy way that you could put it in. So what you would do is you just put date, you put item, you put SKU, you put purchase price, you put date sold, sale price, eBay fee, or Poshmark fee, or whatever the fee might be. And then, label cost. If you're on Poshmark, obviously there's no label cost because they take care of it. But so that would be it. And then that would be your profit, right? You would just do a total. You can do the sum of, the sale price minus the fee, minus the label cost, minus the cost of goods, $15. And then you can take that profit box and you can total it all the way down here. So when you do a second item, let's say the next day you bought, a green Nike shoes, and let's say you skewed those as 1,002. Let's say you paid 10 bucks for them. Let's say on July 20th you sold those, right? And let's say you sold them for $50. And that's the all-in price. If you do 40 plus 10 shipping or 50 plus 10 shipping, whatever your total is what I put in there. It's all one transaction, guys. Don't include the sales tax in there because you never see it. eBay takes it right back out. So just put the total price plus shipping that you sold it for. eBay fee, let's just say it was $7. Let's say the label cost on these was $9. And so again, we could just take this and drag the sum down. Your profit on those was 24. So then your total profit is $39. And what's great is at the end of the month or the end of the year, whatever it is you decide, you can do one sheet per month or however you want to do it. You can just total all these labels up, and we know we spent $13 on shipping costs. We know that we spent, and eBay gives you all this information in your invoice, but this is for your numbers, right? That you can track. You spent, $10, and then we can also say, bang, here, okay? So then the second thing that I'll do is I'll create this new tab. In this tab, like down here, I'm gonna put this as sales. And the second sheet, I'm gonna rename this as expenses. So this is our normal expenses that's associated with the sale of the item. Super easy, right? Fees and labels. Super easy, quick way to do it. This takes seconds. Expenses, again, over here, I'm gonna put the date, the expense name. Make sure you put the category. This is important for taxes at the end of the year. And then the amount, right? And so let's say on July 1st, you were preparing for sales and you bought some poly bags, right? And those are materials. Now the different categories I can explain to you guys in a different video. There's equipment and materials and shipping, which our shipping's on the other screen. There is fees, like the website dues and fees, that would be over there. So also, let's say on 7/1, you paid for your eBay store, right? So the eBay store is a due. It's a website due. And let's say you have the premium store, which if I'm not mistaken is $59.95. I pay for it every month. I should know that. Let's say your poly bags were $25, right? And so you can total this up and see how much you spent in expenses. Now, again, you can do one sheet per month, or you can do it for the whole year all the way down there. A lot of people like to track it month by month by month. When this is over, they'll create a new one for August and then September and then so on and so forth. Some people like it on the same sheet. Totally up to you how you do it. So this will tell you your total expenses. And then at the end of the year, you can sort this category by A to Z. So you would have all your materials in a row and you could total up those materials and figure out what to plug in. Because when you do your taxes, the IRS is going to ask you, how much did you spend in materials? How much did you spend in shipping costs? Oh, let me go over here. Here's my shipping costs, my label costs, right? And then it's going to ask you your cost of goods and cost of goods sold. Like, what did you start with? What did you end with? Well, we know that our cost of goods is our purchase price. This is what we spent on cost of goods, right? Now, let's say that we bought another item on July 4th. We were out, right? And we bought a red Adidas jacket. And let's say you name that 1,003. Let's say you paid $8 for that, right? And then let's say that never sold. You never sold that yet, right? You still have that in stock. So this item, you're $21. So every item that you sell, what I like to do is just mark it green, and you can do it over here. I'll do the whole line for you guys. I'll mark it green when it sells. This is a really great strategy to mark it green. And then let's say that whatever you had in this line, let's say this one sold as well. Well, you know that all these white ones are not sold. So all you would have to do is sum and total up all of the ones that aren't sold, and that'll tell you how much cost of goods you have left, how much you have in inventory left over. Question I get a lot is, if you buy a huge bulk amount, like a pallet of 100 t-shirts, am I going to go down here and insert 100 items? Let's say I paid $200 for it, $2 a piece. A lot of people will go and insert 100 line items. I think that's silly. What I would do is I would go here, let's say it was on July 10th, right? Let's say I just bought it. I would put lot of 100 t-shirts, right? And you're not going to skew those. Like, if you skew them all through 100, you can. But the purchase price, let's say it's $200, right? And then let's say you start selling them. Well, you're not going to be able to track those like you did the other one. So if you're doing a line by line, you would have to create 100 lines to track it accurately. So all that I do, I don't actually track all this just like this. I input all my sales here on the left side all the way down. And my total purchase price ends up being my cost of goods sold by the end of the year. So then when I insert sales, I don't put it right next to these items. I put it on another sheet, and I just go down the list and just insert every item that I sold, what I sold it for, less the fee, less the shipping, and the net, what's left over. And then I have a total, right? I have a total, say 10 grand, whatever it is. And let's say over here, my purchase price was $3,000. I assign all 3,000 as cost of goods. Whatever's left over that didn't sold would have a zero price on it. That's called zeroing out your inventory. So that's how I do it. A lot of you like to do it this way. If you buy a lot, then you're going to have to one by one it, or you're going to have to do it the way I just showed you. It's up to you. It's totally your call, your business, but I just don't like, it seems like a lot of work to sit here and go, t-shirt, I don't know, t-shirt 1, t-shirt 2, and then, this is SKU 1005, 1006, 1007, which in fact, you can drag it. Usually it would do that, but it seems like a lot of work to me. So it's up to you. A lot of people don't buy lots or they don't buy a ton of stuff, so they'll do it that way, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so that's option 1. Let me show you option 2, which is my reseller genie that'll do all of this for you basically. Okay, so this is their main website, the #1 accounting solution for resellers. You can see they've got a nice, clean website. So this is all your numbers, analyzing business metrics, easy setup. They help you import stuff, tracking from all the sales platforms, eBay integration, Poshmark. You can upload manually from other platforms. You can track your inventory, track your expenses. They help you get ready for tax time. There's a ton of stuff that they help you do from My Reseller Genie. You can learn your metrics, what categories you sell best in, what percentages, all that sort of stuff. 5-star customer service. They're available 7 days a week. They're flexible. They're current. Will help you backtrack. They have a ton of reviews on here. All of these people are actual customers. They have hundreds and hundreds of customers that are active. I think they might be in thousands. So very well known, very respected. 15% off for trying them. You can give them a shot. Speaking of, I'll show you their thing, but everybody wants to know the pricing, so it's right there on their computer. They're very upfront about this. This is everything that you get with it. Facebook user group, training videos, US-based customer service, bank account and credit card linking, profit and loss reports, company dashboard, everything that you need. The basic is only $9.99 a month, and you get the core features, which are all these listed above, right? If you decide to go with the $14.99 premium, you get the sales analytics, the bank credit card and PayPal integration, and the consignment tracking. If you're a consignment seller, it's perfect for you as well. And if you do their ultimate $19.99, in addition to all of that, you're going to get the match sales to inventory in bulk, eBay integration, multi-eBay store integration is $5 extra per store, and the Poshmark integration, which is auto, right? So that's amazing. So you can look up what is best for you, basic, premium, or ultimate. You've got testimonials here from a lot of clients. Huge amount of them I have referred. These are the owners. This is Paul Vanek, and that is Faith right there, his lovely wife. And you can get started right away. Rockstarflipper 15, all one word. Rockstarflipper15 is your code. Save 15%. And here is a little bit of a look at once you are logged in. This is kind of a demo dummy account. You can see as you sell, you'll see, $2,000, and then this one right here, cost of goods $1,741, total sales $2,300, and it will tell you the profits and the liability. So you can see it down here, right? So the total profit for that month, that dummy month there, was $607. And so it's not bad. 607 over $2,000, that's, 30%, a little more than 30%. Somebody had a lot of cost of goods. They could have probably sold over the next few months and bump that up. But you have your sales management where you can put in your sales. You can see your gross profit per platform. You can see Shopify other. Once you input eBay, Amazon, it'll all be there. You can see your last 30, 31 to 60, all those days. You can see total sales. You can see the inventory that you have in stock. You can see Rockstar Flipper's inventory. You can see the cash reconciliation. You can see your expense details if you want. They would all show up here once you put them in. The reseller reports that you can pull. You can report a new sale right here manually rather than importing it if you wanted to. You can add an expense manually. Again, all of this is also automated depending on which plan that you get. And then you can do your integrations, platform integrations, eBay and Poshmark, where you can import, and then your bank integrations or credit cards, debit cards. So super cool features there. This is the management. This is the main overboard. And you can see this on your mobile phone. It's not an app, but you can see it on the mobile phone just fine. It works. And this is pretty cool, right? And then you can click on things like, liabilities. You can click on any of these financial reports, and it will let you see basically, you could choose others, right? You can choose the others out. You can switch it on and off. You can go to total sales. You can see just that, just your cost of goods. You can go to your sales. You can look at like current day, current week, current month, all great ideas. So for $9.99 a month, you can't really beat it. $14.99 even better, and the ultimate $19.99 if you're a substantial seller or a legitimate business or growing to that level, getting there. It's something worth taking a look at, and you get to save 15% off your first month if you try them out. So you're saving $1.50, you're saving like $2.25, you're saving like $3. It's not bad to save on the first month there and getting started and getting all your sales in there and getting the hang of it. In the meantime, you can run the free one like I just showed you. And if you have any questions or comments at all, please email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I'll answer all the questions you have. Down below in the description box will be the link to Genie along with the code to save 15%. Also, I'll put it in a pinned comment section that you can see if you can't find that. And if you want to do the free Google Sheet, please save this video, go back and take a look at it. It's super easy to start. I gave you the step-by-step instructions there. And if you're not really good with Excel or Google Sheets and you need help with that, don't hesitate to Google them, YouTube search them, and you can find a whole lot of demos on how to put in inputs and drag and drop and input sums and codes and formulas. So, but it's super easy to just hand type all that stuff in there. So that's it. That's how to track your numbers. It's easy, guys. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't be intimidated. Don't be scared. Take advantage of one of these two awesome options, free or My Reseller Genie when you're ready. And don't be scared of tax time. Don't prepared. Be prepared. Be ready. That's all I can say. And if you do this once a day, you spend just 5 minutes, 10 minutes just keeping up with your numbers, you won't be running around with your head, like a chicken with his head cut off at the end of the year trying to figure out where all your numbers are. You'll have it right in front of you. If you ever want to get a loan, you ever want to file the taxes, you ever want to do a P&L report, you have the ability to pull it from either of these options. So good luck, you guys. I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. And as always, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate you being here. Future videos coming. A ton of content this weekend, second week of July. Welcome to the second half of 2024. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time.